Padre fans? It's your boy SD Sports Analyst. You can call me Tony, the broadcaster. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys a prediction today for today's game against the Giants. Padres versus the Giants at 6:45 p.m. I'm going to start off the video with talking about Nick Martinez. Nick Martinez, he started off in the MLB around 2014, I believe. He ended around 2017 and went to Japan because his career wasn't doing too well. Had a 4.77 ERA, .277 batting average, which is not very good. So he went to Japan last year in 2021. He had an ERA of 1.62. Japan is not as competitive as it is in the MLB, but it's still pretty dang good. So hopefully he's able to bring back everything he learned in Japan and bring it to this game today and in his MLB career. So I don't know if Nick Martinez has updated his pitches and how much he uses of them. I'd assume so since they didn't work out too well. But back in 2017, his four main pitches he went to were the four-seam fastball, his curveball, sinker, cutter. The fastball you'll mostly see like 40% of the time, 40-something% of the time. That's his favorite pitch. I haven't seen it too much because, like I said, he hasn't played in the MLB since 2017. So I'm hoping everything that worked for him in Japan he brings over, and we'll be able to analyze that, see how that goes. And the second person I really want to talk about is Alex Wood. Alex Wood is a dang good pitcher. Last year in 2021, he had a ERA of 3.83, and that's pretty damn good. 3.83 ERA with, I think he was with the Giants. Never mind. He mostly uses a changeup, sinker, and slider. Most of the time he's throwing his sinker, about 46% of the time. And his changeup's 22% of the time, slider 31.6% of the time. But what batters were able to do against his changeup was bat around 308 was the batting average with his changeup, which is not very good. He mostly made up with his slider, which batters batted .184, I think, 184 batting average on that. And then the sinker was around 251. What the Padres need to do in this game is go towards his changeup. So whenever he throws his changeup, that's when we're going to do our most damage, most likely. It's the slider. We've been doing pretty good against just watching pitches go by. So we've been getting a lot of walks, especially Luke Voigt. So if we're able to just watch like we've been doing the past game with the Diamondbacks, I think we have a pretty good shot of getting some runs on Alex Wood. And another person I really want to talk about for this game is Manny Machado. Manny, he didn't have a very good series against the Diamondbacks, but that's mostly because Manny starts out really slow, and really picks it up around like June, July-ish. That's when he becomes an all-star. But Manny knows he needs to step it up because Tatis is out, so he's pretty much the star of the team right now. And if Manny has a really good series against the Giants, I'd say they have a really good chance of winning the series. I'm not too worried about a sweep as long as we win the series. That'd be really cool. Really help against games when we go against the Dodgers, which the Dodgers are 1-2, which is pretty damn good to start off the season. Always want to see the Dodgers below 500. But yeah, Manny Machado needs to step it up a bit. Let me look up his. What did he get? What was his batting average against? It's the Diamondbacks. Says so. He four with 4 games against the Diamondbacks, he has a 250 batting average. So he got a few hits, 4 hits, 2 RBIs and 2 walks. Struck out 4 times and stole a base. That's pretty good for Manny. He usually starts a lot slower in the season. But like I said, I think he's kind of rushing himself, which can be a good and bad thing at the same time. But as long as Manny stays consistent during the series and gets a couple RBIs, I think we have a pretty good chance of beating the Giants. All right, so my prediction for the first game of the series is going to be 3-1 Padres, and I don't know. I just really like the. I lost my words. I really like the pitcher we're going against. I really think we can do some damage against him. We still struggle kind of getting our batters across the home plate. So I say we're going to get a few hits on him, and maybe in the later innings, 4th, 5th, 6th, that's when we'll get our runs. Maybe like a couple on Alex Wood, 1 or 2. That'd be cool. And as long as he's out before the 6th inning, I think we can do some more damage on the Giants' bullpen. But their bullpen is pretty deep, so it's not going to be like how it was with the Diamondbacks. And I really do believe Nick Martinez is going to do well in this game. I think he's only going to give up around 1 run. If he does that, that's pretty dang good, because our starting pitchers have been doing amazing to start off the season. Sadly, Blake Snell is most likely going on the IL, or he has already. I haven't really looked up on that. Shout out Nabel Krismat for the outing he had yesterday. That was amazing. But yeah, I think the Padres are going to come out strong the first game of the series, and hopefully they win tomorrow, because I'm going to the game tomorrow, rooting on the Padres. And yeah, that's all I got for the prediction today, and I'll post a post game review on the game after, or maybe go live. No, I'll probably just post. But yeah, if you have just found my channel, I hope you like the content I'm bringing. I'm going to be talking more about the Padres, Chargers too, but mostly the Padres because it's baseball season. When it comes up in around August, September, that's more when I'm going to be posting about the Chargers, and maybe a bit of the U.S. national soccer team because the World Cup, and a little bit of basketball maybe because the playoffs are coming up. And yeah, if you like the video, please subscribe, and I'm going to work my butt off to get you guys some more content and predictions, and maybe start live streaming soon. Well, that's going to do it today, and thank you guys.